It's an ongoing saga with more twists and turns than a triple axel, but now campaigners on the Isle of Wight hope to buy back their ice rink at Ride. Today they'll meet with Island MPs and the rink's London-based leaseholders, AEW. Sean Killick has been speaking with ice skaters whose training has been affected.
Well, the building here opened in 1991 as a purpose-built ice rink, but it closed in October last year, and it's affected many people here, including Tony and Danny Delap. You just explain, Tony, how it's affected you.
So I now get up at 3 AM most mornings to get on the ferry across the mainland to skate, and along with some other skaters. But for my brother Danny, he now doesn't play hockey anymore due to the travelling and the money.
So it's really affected many young people in the community.
Yeah, not
here.
just me, but a couple of youngsters now get on the 3 AM as well.
And then Robert Jones over here, you're actually a director of a community interest company that's been set up to try and reopen the rink. Explain that.
We've been actively campaigning since October to re-establish it with absolutely no luck, no communication from the company, but today we finally managed to get a meeting with AEW in London, including members of the council, RMP and members of the Community Action Group.
So AEW, they're the leaseholders here, and they've actually offered to sell it to you. Explain
currently it's on the market for 3.5 million, however the valuation we had done valued it at 750,000, so using public money and donations we can't morally or legally take that offer. So we're hoping they can see that it's not worth what they are asking for.
So the meeting in London today hopefully might try and get some sort of compromise.
Yeah, absolutely. They're hoping for regeneration, however the council are going up to discuss that and see what their intentions are for the future.
Okay, Robin, Tony, Danny, everyone here, thank you very much, and we'll have more on this tonight at 6:30 on South Today on BBC One.
It's an ongoing saga with more twists and turns than a triple axel, but now community campaigners on the Isle of Wight have been involved in talks to try to buy back their ice rink at Ride. This afternoon they met with the Island MP, the local council and the rink's London-based leaseholders AEW. Sean Killick has been speaking with ice skaters whose training has been affected.
Ice skaters from the Isle of Wight practising hard for their next competition. But they're not training on the island's own rink. It closed last October, so they now have to travel here to Gosport.
They're training at 5 AM on a Sunday morning, so they get in the 4 o'clock boat. And obviously some are young as 7 years old, and it's affecting their family life and their school life and just being tired. And it's affecting families financially as well.
We don't get to train as much as we used to. Like, I was skating every day and now I'm only skating 2 or 3 times a week. So you feel like you're not improving as much as you should for the amount of effort you're putting into being able to go skating.
The leasehold of the island's rink at Ride was purchased 3 years ago by AEW UK for £1 million. It intends to market it for £3.5 million, but the council has valued it at just £750,000. Campaigners have formed a not-for-profit company to try to purchase it for the community.
It was home to the Whitelink Raiders, many hockey teams, lots of rec teams and junior teams, and also public skating was a big thing on the island. Friday nights, Saturdays, it wasn't only just like an ice rink for sport, but it was also for the community as like a leisure centre.
I feel really upset about it. Like, I used to come down here every day of the week, and now I skate once, maybe twice, 3 times a week. It's competition season and we're now trying to land new jumps. I can't get over to the rink enough to practice what I need to do.
Today, leaseholder AEW met in London with the campaigners, the council and the island's MP.
Well, the good news is I think that we have a much better idea of what AEW want, but that's probably also the bad news. We've got another meeting in a few weeks' time, so let's see what happens there. I wasn't particularly happy with today's meeting, but let's see what happens. And I think now the council has to formulate their response.
The island's skaters, though, say the longer their rink is closed, the more they're losing out. And they just want business people and politicians to get their skates on. Sean Killick, BBC South Today, Ride.
And we did ask for an interview with the ice rink's leaseholders AEW, but they declined.